Tuesday the 23rd of August, power snatch 5 singles at 70% of yesterday, and power clean and jerk 70%, 5 singles of yesterday. So really easy session today. It's not going to be hard. So just going to keep working on plenty of speed, make sure my movement's correct like I did yesterday, just really analyse myself, keep using the deload as an opportunity to get better. And we'll do some more glute work as well and go from there. So as today's vlog is going to be really short because of the length of the workout I'm doing, I thought I'd talk a bit about the equipment that I personally choose to wear and I know a lot of other weightlifters use. So the most important piece of equipment I feel are weightlifting shoes. These are my second pair of weightlifting shoes I've ever owned, and I can't remember the name of them, but Adidas something or other. I don't like them as much as I did my old ones. I had the previous ones were Adidas Ironworks with a wooden sole, and I found them really comfortable and quite a robust shoe. They're a bit heavier. These ones are more light, so I should lighter, bad English, but they just don't feel as supportive as I would have liked. And they've got one strap, whereas I know a lot of the Nike Romaleos have two straps, which are probably more supportive, and they're very minimal lace holes. As you can see, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lace holes, and personally I like to wear my shoes quite tight around my foot. So not saying they're a bad shoe, I do like them, they're just probably not, in hindsight I probably would have bought the Romaleos. Second bit of equipment, lifting straps, wrist wraps. So again, it's my second pair. I had the same pair of Alico ones before, but they were white. These are now blue. Nothing different really about them. They're not too rigid, as you can see. You can squeeze them quite easily, but if you're a female or a smaller male, you're generally going to have smaller wrists than most of the bigger men, and if you're prone to suffering from wrist pain, these can really help a big deal, and I would recommend them. Obviously I won't try and rely on them. When you start getting above sort of maybe 85%, that's when you might choose to bang these on. Then I have a pair of lifting straps. So lifting straps come in all shapes and sizes. These are lifting straps I find to be the best because they're so simple to use. You would put them on your wrist like so, and then all you would do is you would wrap this part around the bar, okay, and then grip it. And the difference lifting straps make when you're doing pulls or hang work is essential. It's amazing. They're so good to use. Belts. So you see here I have a weightlifting belt, which is smaller in diameter than the powerlifting belt. It's wider around the back, and then it tapers in around the waist. It's quite simple. I don't feel it provides loads of support, the weightlifting belt. I just think it's more peace of mind when you're doing heavy clean and jerks. But for squats, for back squats, I always preferred my powerlifting belt, which, as you can see, is the same diameter all the way around, and it has a buckle. This is very supportive, and I'm willing to put a lot of money on it to say that you could easily squat more in a powerlifting belt than no belt. And finally, my SBD knee sleeves. I wear medium size. They come in different sizes, like belts and whatnot, but the SBD knee sleeves, knee sleeves and knee wraps are a personal choice. You don't have to have them, but having worn them for the last year or two, they are amazing. Your knees can take a lot of pounding when you're doing a lot of heavy weightlifting, heavy squats and whatnot. And the peace of mind it gives you knowing that your knees are supported, keeps your knees warm. It's well worth it. So if there's got any questions with this equipment, guys, please just message me, private message me, whatever you want to do, and I'll hopefully answer some of them. But I'm going to go and train now, so I'll see you in a bit. feel a bit embarrassed, to be honest, posting this video. It's so the weight's so light. It was 64 for 5 singles on the power snatch and 5 singles at 73 on the power clean and jerk. It literally took me about 10 minutes, if that. Didn't even feel like warming up properly, which is a bad thing to do, really. You know, you should always warm up. I did do some ball bridge at the start. I got to work on feeling it more on my glutes than my back. I don't feel it as much as the exercise I did yesterday, which you saw as the banded hip thrusts on the bench. I had a massage today. I got my hips released and my glutes done, and I felt so much less twisted. And now I just finished off with some back extensions and feel twisted again. So I've got to make sure I'm getting them released every week. I might swap the back extensions to say good mornings, so I can just try and focus less on solely using my lower back and more hamstrings as well. Anyways, tomorrow's a bit of a heavier day, but sorry for the very lightweight session. Got to expect that for the rest of the week, unfortunately. But hopefully I'll get some big numbers out next week, and I'll see you tomorrow.